This is an R tutorial. Got 2 minutes? Learn some statistical programming in R. It's easy, free, and fun. This tutorial, how the if function, if then, differs from if else, single line if, nested if, and brackets. If statements are fundamental to programming, and for that matter, everyday conversation. How many times a day do you use the term if? Here are some examples. If I ask Susie to the prom, do you think she'll say yes? If I tether this surfboard to my feet while skydiving, will that pose a safety hazard? If statements are useful in all sorts of human conversation, can you think of some other examples? If you're done thinking, I'll keep talking. In most programming languages, if statements cordon off a block of code and only execute it if a prior condition is true. For some simple examples of if statements, check out the tutorial titled How to Create a Logical Test and Build an If Statement in R. Now, in the R language, you also have the option of the if-else statement. For some simple examples of if-else statements, check out the tutorial titled How to Use the if-else function in R. If and if-else commands work in different ways in the R language. If statements are faster but cannot be vectorized. Vectorized, that's a new word. Let me show you what it means. Here I've set the variable something equal to true. Then I'm going to run an if statement that runs some stuff if it's true, otherwise it runs some other stuff. Now I can put as many commands as I want inside of this set of brackets and also inside of this set of brackets, and it will run them all. If I only wanted a single line of code to run, I can skip the brackets entirely and just put the words something is true after my if command. Alright, let's vectorize. Before, something was just one thing. Now it's the variable something with 3 things. It's a logical vector instead of an atomic logical unit. Instead of just true, it's true, false, true. If I try to run the old if statement now, it looks just like the first something, ignoring the second something and the third something, which are false and true. There and there. Now the advantage of vectorizing is that it can run multiple tests at once. It runs true, false, true. Get it? This output matches this logical vector, something. Finally, nested statements. You can nest as many if statements as you want. Check this out. I've put one test inside of another test, and it's like a whole nother universe. It's been 2 minutes in the future. Huh? What do you mean? If it's 2 minutes in the future, then this has been a work of R.